Hi.
Hey. What the hell are you doing here?
I think the more important question is, what the hell are you doing here?
I live here.
You live here! I'm sorry, what?
Have you touched or taken anything?
Not yet!
All right, look, I've had a really long day, all right? Why don't you take your hat and politely leave before I call the police?
Let me see your driver's license.
I'm not showing you my driver's license.
Maybe I should call the police.
That's a great idea. Why don't we call the police together? All right, because you're the one that's going to go to jail. Last I heard, breaking and entering, still illegal.
I have express written permission to be here.
From who?
The owner!
I'm the owner.
Okay. Night off then.
Ghost hunter?
Surest thing you know.
How's that working out for you?
Can't complain.
They'll hire you to hunt their ghosts?
It's a dirty job, but someone has to do it.
You working on a hot case right now? Or, I guess they'd be cold cases since it's with ghosts, isn't it?
Oh, they can get hot.
Well, I'm sure they can. That your phone?
So, what do you do?
Daddy. You're not the sharpest tool in the shed, are you?
I just wanted to hear you say it.
I'm a hostess. Irving Renquist, comma, ghost hunter.
That's me.
Shouldn't it be on two separate lines?
Well, I think this way is also correct.
Well, then there should be a colon.
Really?
A colon would indicate that this ghost hunter is in fact Irving Renquist. But the comma leads me to believe that I'm looking at the business card of Irving Renquist and some guy named Ghost Hunter. Sure you don't want to answer that?
Probably not important.
You sure? Someone might need you to catch a ghost.
How long does it take to pay the bill, Irving?
Probably more important than you thought.
You tip?
Very well.
Say goodbye to your new friend, Irving.
Nice meeting you.
One day, I think it'll all become clear to you.
What?
That's what I'm saying. They haven't panned out nearly as impressive as we expected. We've already been through 5 of our 7 possibilities, and thus far we've come across is a spot on a carpet that becomes excessively moist at 6 o'clock every day, and Emily Lawton's cold spot, which just turned out to be a faulty air conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
But rest assured, Mr. Landry, we have more irons in our fire beyond the initial 7.
Hundreds.
That's all very fine and good, Miss Kelby, but I simply can't fudge the deadline much further.
I understand completely.
I'll give you a couple extra weeks, but my hands are tied.
We'll come up with something good.
Great.
Great.
Great. Oh! Did I mention our celebrity? Dr. Tom Augusta.
Oh, for God's sake.
What?
Well, he's only the biggest fraud on TV.
He has the largest audience of any television psychic in history, Mr. Renquist. His show is nationally syndicated. Think of the potential boost to our pilot to have his comments. He may even host.
Oh, that's great, Mr. Landry, really.
I don't think I want to be a part of a show. Ah!
We'll come up with something soon, I promise.
Please do.
He's a fraud and he makes us look bad.
He increases our chances of looking anything, Irving.
Can't believe Landry would sell out like that.
It's not selling out to add someone popular to a pilot you're trying to sell. And the truth is, Irving, you make us look bad.
You're serious?
You've been giving me nothing, Irving. Your focus is shifting off this project.
Not true.
Is true.
I was investigating just last night.
In the wrong house.
Not my fault.
Is your fault for not checking the details.
Well, it's hard being the only ghost hunter to have never seen a ghost.
You really think you're the only ghost hunter who's never seen a ghost, Irving?
Probably.
Listen to me, Irving.
What?
No, I mean really listen to me when I say this. You're going to pull it together and finish this project with me, just like you did when we looked for Christine. Then if you want to go wherever the hell the wind takes Irving Renquist next, that's fine. But you dragged me into this and you're not going to leave me behind. Got it?
Yeah.
I'm going home.
Renquist.
Hedges.
So I heard your ghost turned out to be an air conditioner.
Lies. Shouldn't you be at the hospital? Or did you abandon that too?
A lecture about changing jobs from Irving Renquist. Priceless.
Well, ha.
Nice one.
Shut up, Hedges.
Still have Lonnie Hayden doing your work for you?
I don't know what you're implying by that,
People
but...
like you, Renquist. You know, you talk about how our field, and I use the term our loosely here, gets dragged through the mud. But your entire history in this field has been pockmarked by indiscretions in your attempts to get fame and fortune.
Like you don't want that.
Ed Landry are so pleased with my segment on Hunter Noise that he's put a proposal on the table to give me editorial control of the entire show.
Hunter Noise is a dead lead.
You're a dead lead, Renquist. And you know the very first thing I'm gonna do when I get control of the show? I'm gonna kick you and your new partner off the roster. Have a good day.
Lonnie, Irving, I need the digital recorder, the camera, and the EMF detector. I gotta find Julia a ghost.
I need something bigger than that. Well, I know it's not strictly legal. No. Really? No, that I wasn't aware of. Well, no, thanks anyway. Frack.
You weren't actually expecting them to say yes, were you?
I was hoping for a yes.
Can't always get what you want.
Yeah, well, the Stones did say you get what you need.
You don't need a shoulder cannon, Lonnie. Hey, got my stuff?
Yeah. What happened to that ghost you were looking for last night?
Apparently it lived at someone else's house.
Isn't that an oxymoron?
Let's leave semantics by the wayside.
Okay.
Julia's pissed.
You have that effect on her.
Yeah, but more so this time. I shot my mouth off in the Chicago Haunts meeting when I found out Tom Augusta is going to be on the show.
Holy crap. How'd you guys get Dr. Tom?
Not you too, Lonnie.
What?
You don't actually believe that tripe, do you?
What, psychics?
Yeah-huh.
Well, it's not more than a hop, a skip, and a jump away from ghost hunting now, is it?
Well, shut up.
Can I come tonight?
You don't even know where I'm going.
Well, where are you going? Bachelor's Grove is creepy.
Someone's already doing it.
Oh, they have a phantom house there.
We already got one.
Where do we have one of those?
Cuba Road.
That thought it was hitchhiking ghosts on Cuba Road.
No, that's Resurrection Mary. She's down south near Willowbrook.
Why don't you investigate Cuba Road then?
You can't investigate a road, Lonnie. Especially one that stretches down a large amount of northwest suburbs.
Well, stop being so snarky and choose a certain spot then. How about the abandoned asylum?
It's not real.
There's always the cemetery.
That would probably be good. You gonna come then?
You work better alone.
No, really, you can come. You just said you wanted to come.
That was before you decided on the cemetery.
You scared?
Aren't you?
No. So? You're gonna break your keyboard like that.
Did you get the message from CLTV? They have an internship opening.
I don't have time for that.
It's a network, though.
I'm above internships, Tim.
Look, hon, you may need to lower your expectations a little if you want to get anywhere in the field.
I'm a journalist, not an intern. I have stories in the Daily Herald, the Sun-Times, and the Trib.
It's TV, though.
I have a TV job.
A ghost segment.
Yes?
Not a real job. Julia, don't.
I can't stay with you.
You're breaking up with me?
No, but I can't stay with someone who doesn't believe in me.
I do believe in you, Julia.
Just once you should show it.
Well, where are you gonna go?
I don't know, to Irving's?
I am so sick of hearing about Irving.
Don't you dare start with your problems with Irving.
He's a goddamn leech, Julia.
You know, I changed my mind. I am breaking up with you.
Julia.
Hate when you talk about what I'm doing like it doesn't matter. Like my segment's a fraud.
I never said that.
Then tell me you don't think I'm full of crap.
Well, I don't think you're full of crap.
But the work I'm doing is.
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to.
Footsteps heard of mine, nearing Cuba Road's notorious White Cemetery. An inherent problem with investigating Cuba Road is that it's difficult to find nuggets of true haunting amid the myriad of urban legends put forth from the minds of Chicagoland's youth. I am so full of crap.
Sleeping in a cemetery with a posted no trespassing after sunset sign doesn't seem too smart to me.
You're not a ghost, are you?
Some ghost hunter, Irving.
Dottie. Hi. How are you?
Better than you. What'd you do, get kicked out of your house?
What?
You're sleeping here.
Oh! I'm ghost hunting. Got the gear to prove it.
I like your hat. You're not a psycho, are you?
Not since I last checked.
So, what do you do when you catch a ghost?
Burn that bridge when I come to it, I suppose. So what are you doing here?
Saw someone inside, thought I'd check it out. Little adventure.
You saw someone in a haunted cemetery and thought it would be a good idea to investigate.
Is it haunted?
I'm beginning to doubt it. Good adventure?
Adventure's always good. Besides, I couldn't sleep.
And where do you sleep? You live here, off this road?
Shocking. Why the surprise?
It's just that I come here a lot.
Yeah, so do I live here.
Ever seen a ghost?
Not here.
Elsewhere?
We have to have some mystery in our relationship, Irving.
Our...
God, don't freak out.
Not freaking.
Good. So that girl, is she your girlfriend?
That girl...
From the restaurant?
Oh!
You're interesting, Irving.
You're enigmatic, Dottie.
I'm an enigma.
wrapped in a riddle, wrapped in an entirely too small t-shirt.
Short attention span?
No. It's just hard to be the enthusiastic one when you haven't really seen anything that really...
Excites you? Confirms things?
Yeah.
It's called belief, Irving.
You sound like a priest.
That's not what I meant. I'm just saying your belief can't be that strong if you're always seeking confirmation, you know?
I'm not desperate. Would be nice is all.
Absolutely.
So, have you actually seen a ghost? Here. You're not gonna tell me.
Call me?
Call you what?
Call me tomorrow. Call me tomorrow and ask me out.
I can do that.
And then I'll tell you about my ghost.
Okay.
Come here and kiss me goodnight. Now run, Irving. So when I go inside, my dad's gonna wake up and look outside his window. You're not gonna get anywhere with me if I can't leave the house. Run, Irving. Interesting. Bringing someone home, Alex. Won't he be thrilled to meet you?
You can have the bed.
Oh, the couch is...
Really, Jules?
I'm fine on the... I don't want to...
Don't say impose.
Well, I don't.
You couldn't.
But this is your house. Laughing at me.
It's just you always call it a house when it's clearly not.
It's a home. It's more than I have right now. This is when you disagree with me and say that as long as I need it, it's my home.
Sorry, just...
It's okay. I know.
Well, this will make for a really intimate production environment.
Intimate.
I mean that in the clearly platonic sense of the word.
Not questioning. Just repeating. We'll share the bed.
Whoa!
It'll be like sleepovers when we were kids.
When did those stop?
Probably when our parents realized we figured out what to do with our spare parts by then.
I don't consider mine a spare part, do you?
Factory defect, in need of a recall.
Thanks for cheering me up.
That's what I'm here for. I'm rubbish as a ghost hunter anyway.
And you're more interesting than Tim, too.
You know, people tell me that.
Do they?
Constantly. The amount is staggering.
Staggering.
Astronomical.
Wicked huge.
Wicked huge.
It's late. Out of synonyms.
Hello? What? Who's this?
Hey, Irv, it's me. That was from your recording.
What?
From the cemetery. I was playing back the tape and I heard what sounded like thunder. But I knew there wasn't any thunder that night.
Right.
It was rumbling, though. But really, it was very, very slow. Backwards.
Uh-huh.
Speech.
All right. Well, hang on. Play that back again. Jules, listen to this.
Thought you didn't hear anything at the cemetery.
I didn't.
We'll be very conspicuous, the two of us in a car.
Don't you want to...
Maybe it's talking to you.
Maybe.
We have to recreate everything from last night.
Okay, I'll go take a nap.
Scientific, Irving.
Scientific would be getting a second
I think I'm
opinion.
gonna drive off before a cop comes by.
Okay.
With you out of the car or in.
Oh. Yeah.
Call me.
Sure.
Document everything. And no smoking cigars while taking pictures.
Yeah.
The problem is Middle America will never acknowledge it unless they have a personal experience where a spirit touches them. They'll discount all evidence supporting paranormal activity until the day they all become part of it. I suppose that'll be the defining moment, but imagine for a moment that you take those non-believers, the skeptics, the critics, and you can show them something unique, something interesting, something at least makes them step back and say, now that would be quite the accomplishment. After the break, we have Jason Mazurski on the phone to discuss what he calls a break in his Peppercorn Palace conspiracy theory. He's spoken with us at length before about the band Guardian.
You get the hell out of here. I'm calling the cops.
I'm just looking around.
Private property, closed after dark.
I know.
And you're still here.
I'm investigating an important case.
Look, this is not a playground for supernatural enthusiasts. People are actually buried in there.
I'll be finished in a minute.
Get out of here now. I'm calling the police.
You know, it's people like you that hold back parapsychology.
Your name Irving?
What's it to you?
Yeah, I think you're Irving.
That's your right?
It's also my right, Irving, to keep you away from my daughter.
Dottie.
Look, I've lived here a long time, Irving. I got a lot of neighbors. One thing we all have in common is we hate it when you kids come down here looking for ghosts on Cuba Road.
I'm sorry, but...
You are Irving.
Yes, sir.
Thought so, you suddenly being so polite.
I'm sorry.
But don't be sorry, just leave. Leave us all alone. Now.
I was asked to leave by an irate local.
Asked? Well, considering you've been dragged out before.
And arrested.
Asked to leave isn't that bad.
We didn't get what we want, though.
He didn't confiscate the recorder, did he? I hope you left it in the cemetery to record. I hope you know how glad I am that you're my partner. We might have to bite the bullet on this one and investigate Cuba Road.
They don't really like that here.
Well, they should move to a less theoretically haunted town.
Nice modifier.
You're rubbing off on me. So what do you think?
Maybe this place is a stage door.
It's gotta be in a small point in the road, not the whole thing.
Well, look at who supports the stage door theory.
It's not called the stage door theory. It's called Irving's Ideas on the Afterlife.
Hey, that theory's gonna get me on haunted back roads someday.
Yeah, I was listening to that earlier.
I love that guy.
So what do?
We investigate Cuba Road.
And find a stage door?
That would be nice.
What?
Hello?
What do you want?
Is this Irving?
Yes?
It's Dottie.
Dottie? What time is it?
11. You should be up by now.
My alarm didn't go off.
Well, you're lucky I called. I talked to my dad. Sorry he hassled you.
Oh, well.
You want your recorder back?
Yes.
Found it this morning. I went looking for you to see if you snuck back in after my dad left.
I didn't.
Noticed.
You still have it?
No. My dad destroyed it. Thought it was satanic. Now I can almost see you slack-jawed. I'm kidding. It's in my purse.
Thank God.
So when are you gonna take me out to lunch? So you can get your recorder back?
So I can get my recorder.
That's the fact, Jack. Do you have a picnic basket?
Maybe?
Picnic behind my house.
Oh.
Noon. Sorry looking picnic basket, Irving.
Hey, I think I did pretty well for the crazy urgency of this excursion.
My dad's gone.
I'm not afraid of him.
I know. I'm just saying. Sorry he hassled you.
He wouldn't have called the police, would he?
Probably not. Probably just wanted to get a good look at the boy who caught his daughter's fancy.
Have I caught your fancy?
I don't know, Irving. I mean, most of my men have real picnic baskets.
These are men we're talking about, right? And most?
Are we jealous?
Are we?
My dad's gonna be gone for a couple days.
Are we implying something?
I might be implying you should come over. Or I might be implying something else. Want your recorder back?
Very much so.
I want to show you something.
What about the picnic?
It'll be here when we get back.
Is this a goddamn joke to you?
Oh,
When we make an appointment with our producer, could you very occasionally be there on time?
Well,
Seriously, Irving, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. I've put up with a lot from you. A lot. Landry wants you off the project.
Julia.
And I don't blame him. You're unreliable, you're unpredictable, you're... What?
Look.
Irving, this may not mean a lot to you, but it means a hell of a lot to me. I know it's a crappy company, but it's a job and a good deal of money.
Wait.
I'm done.
Look at the picture in your hand. That girl Dottie that I met at the restaurant, she has a ghost.
Tell me you took this.
Wish I did.
Who did?
Dottie.
Damn.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay if we can't reproduce it.
The ghost lives in the playground behind her house. Check this out. I snapped this picture.
This is inside.
Uh-huh. There were cold spots inside the house, some with form. So there's something inside and outside.
Where does she live?
Cuba Road.
A stage door?
Possibly. We have something! Let's go!
Hey, Irv.
Why the security?
I've been a little jumpy since I found your message.
And you want to come on an investigation?
Oh, yeah.
Just checking. Oh, got a recording for you. There you go. Yeah, I'd pay just about anything to see a ghost.
I thought you saw a ghost. Those pictures.
Hey, Lonnie, what's the most important thing in the world?
Money.
Death.
Oh, yeah, that too.
And it's the one thing you can't get away from. It's the one thing that sits on your shoulder with its stopwatch counting down to that last moment where it hits zero.
Wow, you were a bundle of fun tonight.
What if we had for real evidence to show people? You know, not just some picture with a bright spot on it that you and I both know isn't an error in the camera or a problem with the developing or a goddamn camera strap in front of the lens. Something to make people sit up and take notice.
Give them confirmation.
A confirmation of the one thing, besides the existence of God, that people most want to know about. The possibility of something beyond this life. That there's a place for our spirits to live on. Elsewhere.
Backstage.
Backstage. If spirits really exist, they really live on, and these hotspots of activity are really for real, maybe it's proof of a stage door.
I really like that theory, by the way.
I know you do. What if the door swings both ways? Think of the knowledge. Think of the knowledge. The information, the confirmations lying in the wait in the backstage area. The ability to hop between worlds, sidestep one reality to another. Just think about it. What else dwells in the darkness between the worlds? Sleep tight.
Everything you see is just another version of a disease. Another way to show that there is nothing but another mask underneath. A front design of twisted lies and teary eyes. I'm a disguise of myself, and it's the only thing I'll wear until I die. It's all I'm a smile I've wanted for so long. It's meaningless. All the sudden joy that no longer opens.